Hello everyone, my name is Clementine. Welcome back to Clementine Creative. Today on your schedules you should have me written inside your little phones or your desktop schedules. I should be in there somewhere. If not, you should write me in right now and I'll wait. I'm waiting. Alright, there you go. See, I mean that was kind of fast, but all these youngsters today having their phones and being so fast at it, you put me in there, and I'm pretty happy. And by the way, I am only 19, so I'm a youngster too. I'm pretty fast. Anyways, I'm back with another video. Finally, I'm filming this audio. For you, it doesn't seem like it seems like I'm doing one every week, but it's actually been quite a long time since I've filmed one properly. The audio, I mean. But I have a bit of a different video. It is a design challenge video, which I talked about previously, that I will be making videos where I kind of challenge myself to create a character that would fit a certain gaming universe, not gaming universe, a certain game universe, and that universe I have picked out will be Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed. I especially enjoy Assassin's Creed Black Flag, not Breakfast Flag, Black Flag, because it didn't just come out. It came out 2 years ago. What am I talking about? It came out 2 years ago, and I'm just playing it now, so it's cheaper now. But I wanted to create a character that would fit that universe. I already talked about making character design challenges. So this is going to be the first in its series. So I hope you like the character, the design that's going to come out. I just want to say that the background music that you hear right now is actually soundtrack from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mashed a little bit of the soundtracks that I downloaded from the internet, but they're not copyrighted, so all of the credit goes to, I don't know, Ubisoft or either Brian Tyler, which is the composer of these soundtracks. So if there's going to be a trouble when it comes to my soundtracks, and if I get flagged or whatever, I'll just re-upload this video with a different background music, because this kind of thing can happen. But let's leave all the weird music stuff, because that's not what we're here to do. There's plenty of other channels for that. We are here to do designing. Today this video is gonna talk about not the video, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about sketching. Sketching is very important, and I'm not going to do a line art for this piece, just because it's not really a concept art. I mean, it is concept art, but it's not meant to be as an original character, because it has some pointers, which is Assassin's Creed franchise, so I cannot consider it 100% original. I already have a lot of design made, which is awesome clothing, hoodies and whatnot, which is like the trademark for Assassin's Creed. So it's not exactly original, so there's not going to be any concept art involving this. I mean, there is already plenty on the internet. But what I will be talking about is sketching, and then of course next week is going to be digital painting. So this week's video is a little bit shorter than, it's about 12 minutes, so usually they're about 18 minutes, but this one is going to be a little bit shorter because it's just sketching. Let's leave all the chit chat. So why is sketching important? Sketching is very important because when you're sketching and not focusing on detail, and you're just getting things out of your head, at that stage you have the best designs ever, because you don't have to worry about, is everything okay, is this in proportion, which in this case it is, because I did create a human body, a male body underneath. But you can consider sketching as thumbnailing. It's practically the same thing, but it's very important. Both of these are very important because you get to express your ideas very fast. So you're not thinking, well, is this drawn really nice? Well, people recognize it. Most of the people will when it's actually done. But when you're drawing, it doesn't really matter. Sketching is a very fast way of getting lines down, because if you think too much, so you spend a lot of time thinking about how certain things are gonna look like in sketching phase. you're gonna burn out your brain calories. I don't know if you have any calories in your brains, but you know, basically you're gonna get tired and you're gonna start doing your design is gonna suffer. You want to get these ideas out really fast, so you just want to, you know, sketch really fast, you know, get them down so they go out of your head, so you don't accidentally miss something or you forget something or your brain just, you know, gets tired, and then you'll have nothing left, and you know, you'll be left with a generic character. I'm not saying that this is a completely 100 original piece, because you know, there are some similarities. Obviously it has to follow certain similarities if it is for a game that already exists, you know, an IP that already exists. And if you don't know what an IP is, which I didn't when I first heard of it, it's intellectual property, which is, you know, it's basically, intellectual property is basically for games or for music or for everything. It's just, you know, that's how it's called. But I'm sure most of you know or have at least heard of it. It's a term, really. It's all it is. So yeah, it's an existing IP, and with an existing IP, you have to follow certain design directions, which in this case is, you know, coats and just badass clothing. We gotta admit that even if you don't like Assassin's Creed as a game, you must admit that they have some pretty badass. Did I just say badass? They have some pretty badass clothing. Their uniforms are very amazing. I think that was kind of like what pulled a lot of fans in the Assassin's Creed game. Not just the free running and the entire aspect of being an assassin and being able to just climb almost any building was, you know, the thing that kind of pulled the players in the game. But I feel like the coats or, you know, the uniforms that assassins wear is, you know, they've just gotten way better as the series progressed. You know, first was Altair in the first game, and he only had like a white clothing with, you know, not very complicated. But then Ezio had a little bit more complicated, and then as the games progressed, you know, in Unity, especially in Unity, we had, you know, some crazy ass designs where you could literally design your own assassin. Almost, you know, you could have whatever, you know, clothing you wanted, like chest piece, and then you have hoodie and gloves or gauntlets. So, you know, that was nice, and I feel like that is what I want to capture. So I cannot capture free running aspect or, you know, being able to scale any building, but what I should capture in a design is that awesome clothing that they have, you know. And that's something that I think I did pretty well with this piece. In the end, obviously, right now it doesn't look like that. I would make some changes, but you know, it's done now. So let me just talk a little bit about what direction I decided to take. You saw me grabbing some reference pictures there of samurai armor. What was that? Samurai armor. Right now I said it like I have some weird Russian accent. Samurai armor. I hope I'm getting that right. I mean, I know I am, but it just sounds weird when I'm pronouncing it. Some samurai armor, some ninjas, and some pirates. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I kind of wanted to mishmash all of that together. And I'm using the word mishmash. I know, it sounds funny, and that's why I'm using it. The square clothing is kind of what I wanted to do, like a little bit of my flavor to the design, and I can consider that a piratish look, because the checkered pattern is kind of, you know, piratish. It does give off that feeling, or at least bandit feeling. So I guess that could be kind of where I get the inspirations for, you know, that bandit feeling. But, you know, then I also have this crazy samurai shoulder guard and some, you know, chest pieces there, which is going to be changed. And, you know, some of those huge, what are they called? You know, they're on the neck area, those things that you see that, you know, they're just huge. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called. Those things I kind of got from a video, and you know, there's a lot of gold, and there's gonna be a lot of violet color. You're gonna see it's gonna look pretty good. I liked it. But yeah, you know, really, that's all I really have to say about this piece. It's nothing that special, but I do feel like it worked really well. I did add in some samurai katana. Actually, this is more of a ninja katana considering it's straight, and also a bow in the end. Like not in this stage, in the digital painting stage. So yeah, you know, this video is slowly coming to an end. I know I haven't been talking too much about sketching, but I guess the general rule when it comes to sketching, which first of all, there's never one way to do things, and there we go, a simple animations right there. No, there's no way. There's what I say. It's obviously not given, but it is in a way a good way to look at sketching is getting ideas out really fast. And you can see that this is not by any chance a tight line art, and it will never be a tight line art. It's not meant to be a tight line art, but it looks nice. It has that energy in it, and it looks cool. And that's what we're really going for in sketching. Look at that animation, man. I could start going in animation, but probably not. Don't hold me for that, because I suck at animating stuff. But anyways, like I said, it's coming to an end. So I guess what you could pull from this video is that what my approach is, obviously, and something about sketching, that it is a faster way of cranking out designs. So you should focus on design, on sketching, and if you're sketching traditionally, make sure that you do sketch with a pen where you cannot delete things. So yeah, here you can see the little bit of a preview. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'll be back with another one next week. So now that you have me in your schedule, everything is awesome. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.